Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now October 27th of 2021, and we're only getting closer to the official teaser trailer for the Book of Boba Fett by Disney and Lucasfilm. That's really going to give us a vivid image of exactly what Robert Rodriguez is aiming to do for this new particular series. That's really going to set everything up also for the Mandalorian Season 3 and other TV shows. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars updates. Also, by the way guys, I am on Twitter at Mike01 if you guys want to go ahead and give me a follow on there. We do post a couple of fun and entertaining things on there from time to time and interact with you guys further. So we're now in a very interesting position because we already know that Disney and Lucasfilm are really trying to do everything in their power to really turn everything around for Star Wars. Essentially what they want to do is that they want to bring back the fans that they lost in the sequel trilogy movies, and also bring back the fans that they lost ever since Gina Carano got fired from the Mandalorian Season 3. So those are the type of fans that they want to bring back into action for the Star Wars franchise overall. Now, everything ranging from, of course, Disney CEO Bob Chapek to George Lucas, a lot of things are being planned behind the scenes over at Lucasfilm in order to really succeed with the Star Wars franchise further. We already know that Kenobi and Ahsoka as TV shows are by far the most anticipated Star Wars projects in a very long time. I mean, I gotta say, when you look at that, those two TV shows in particular are really going to be the ones that are going to make or break the franchise. I mean, that's pretty much the truth. That is the honest truth here, is that those two TV shows, if they don't do well, it could very well break the franchise forever. So, with that being said, behind the scenes, given that George Lucas is working very closely with Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni on exactly how Star Wars should be handled, he's also doing a lot of things for the new Star Wars movies as well that are being put into place right now in the early development phase. So with that being said, of course, now that both Disney and Lucasfilm are focused on their new projects like Star Wars Ahsoka and even the Kenobi series, which is set to debut this May, both Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni have been creating significant plot points for the mandoverse that is going to stretch across multiple TV shows for the streaming platform. However, it's described that Disney CEO Bob Chapek is getting ready to make big announcements at Star Wars Celebration when it comes to new shows and movies for the franchise moving ahead. Now, it's described that there are already big plans for the new episode films for Star Wars Episodes 10, 11, and 12 that are being put into place between George Lucas and Bob Chapek, and what is actually to be done with the new movies in the near future. It's described that the new films are set to be announced sometime in 2023 at either Star Wars Celebration or D23 by Disney in order to prepare the fans to become excited for what's to come. However, with actor Garrett Headland of Tron Legacy already picked to portray the role of Cade Skywalker, and Jaina Skywalker, who is actually being planned to be the sister of Cade that will get a casting decision by George Lucas in the coming months, the center of the story is set to focus on a brand new foe, or two new foes, that is going to come from a brand new galaxy, and also will be new dark side users that actually evolved from the Sith as well. Lucas is described to be talking with Favreau and Filoni on also introducing some new foes that will be taken from Star Wars Legends to reappear in the new Star Wars trilogy of films. One foe in particular that is planned already to actually be the actual side villain is, of course, going to be the Yuuzhan Vong. Now, you guys may very well be aware about the Yuuzhan Vong. Now, the Vong are planned to also come from a new galaxy, much like Star Wars Legends. Both Cade and Jaina Skywalker are described to have a specific story of being twins that will parallel both Luke and Leia. However, this time, Disney's plan is to actually have Cade and Jaina searching for each other in the beginning of the trilogy that is actually set to be the main aspect of family involved in the new movies. Additionally, George Lucas and Jon Favreau are set to introduce these characters in the form of books and comics in 2022 before the films even arrive, in order to boost the familiarity with the fans, in order to build the hype for the new films. This is the general plan right now by Disney in order to take aspects from Star Wars Legends. The other foe is set to be a group of Darksiders that evolved from the Sith and hold their new secrets. Lucas is said to be pushing for Darth Talon to be one of the villains in the new trilogy, however not the main villain per se, and that Darth Talon is already being considered by the higher-ups over at Disney, since they actually know that she is a fan-favorite character in Star Wars Legends, and that they believe it will be a great addition. Now, I want to actually dive a little bit more into the fact that they are planning to add in the Yuzong Vong. Now, originally, the Yuzong Vong was more so in the era of post-Episode 6 with Luke Skywalker, where he himself had to face the Vong. This time, it seems like that they are moving it down a couple of generations. They're moving it, to a different era of Star Wars, basically now in the post-Episode 9 timeline. That, to me, I think is a great move, because if you think about it, it does make a lot of sense. They really can't do full-on movies about Luke Skywalker in a sense where it's going to be Mark Hamill as Luke once again. I highly doubt that they could really do that anymore when he's in his living form. They could obviously do that in the TV shows by CGI and recasting and stuff around those lines, but obviously, now what they're trying to do is that they're trying to kind of make things fit all together, including with Darth Talon. Now, Darth Talon, in case you guys did not know, this is a very big character in Star Wars Legends. I do suggest that, if you have not seen the character, go ahead and look her up. It's a very well-written character, in my opinion, that actually fits directly in with Cade Skywalker. It makes a lot of sense here. Now, also, the bigger picture here between George and Bob Chapek is the fact that they are set to announce these new movies at Star Wars Celebration. So Star Wars Celebration of 2023 or D23, they're trying to pick between those two, conventions, or those two big highlights of Star Wars where they unveil new announcements and plans. They're trying to choose exactly which one to actually use as an announcement for Star Wars Episodes 10, 11, and 12. Now, you can see what they're already trying to do with Hayden Christensen. They're trying to make up for the losses of what they did not do in the sequel trilogy and what they were originally planning to do with the sequels. Originally, Hayden was actually signed on for Episode 9, even did a handful of scenes that were deleted, and they only kept a piece of dialogue or two from those scenes and used him off camera. It's why you only heard Hayden as a voice. So now that they're doing this with Ahsoka and Kenobi, it is a very interesting process that Disney's doing right now. The fact that it seems like that they're trying to pick up all the pieces and trying to resculpture Star Wars as a whole new statue in a case, right? I think that obviously Episodes 10, 11, and 12, they have a great opportunity here. The fact that they are focusing on around 3 new foes, the Yuzong Vong, these Darksiders that evolved from the Sith, as well as Darth Talon. I think it's going to be a very, very interesting way to go about doing things. The fact that they are continuing the Skywalker legacy, as we discussed in the last video a couple of days ago, is that they are planning to add in 2 sides of the Skywalker family. One, of course, being the Ben and Rey side of the family, and one, of course, being more attached to Luke Skywalker himself and his descendants. So, I think that obviously what they're trying to do is that they're trying to keep that Skywalker bloodline alive and well. And, honestly, at the end of the day, that's what you gotta do with Star Wars. That's what Legends did. It kept on growing the Skywalker family tree. It kept getting passed down. And that's exactly what they are doing now with these new Star Wars TV shows and the new Star Wars movies and the like. So, let me know what you guys think about all of this below in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Gun in hand, we are alone again. From night to moon, we hear their moans again.